Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Watford career mode here on FIFA 20, and welcome back to you Peanut Club members. Welcome. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series. We are getting to the tail end of this career mode series now, and like this season, it has got so much potential, and yet it's still so much of a shambles. Like if you just please, I say this, but please stop and watch the last episode. Like the chaos that ensued in the last Premier League game against Liverpool. In today, no. Oh my God. I'm done. No. It's like scenes I've never seen before. Like it was just a roller coaster of emotions. And if you thought that was bad, today's episode is going to be a whole hell of a lot worse because we've got both legs of the Champions League quarterfinal against no other than Real Madrid, and sandwiched in between that, as if we didn't need a more difficult game, we've got a Premier League game against Chelsea, and we have a 10-point gap now between us and fourth place. And if we've got any chance of getting that fourth place with 7 games to go, we have to beat Chelsea. And then hope some capitulation of biblical standards happens to the rest of the other teams. But we can't think about the Premier League just yet. We've got the Champions League to focus on. I do want to try and win the Champions League. This is our final career mode season, and it would be a great way to kind of just round off this whole career mode if we could win the Champions League. But let's jump into this first game. We're going to be away in the first leg against Real Madrid, so keeping a clean sheet, trying to get a couple of goals will be huge. So let's jump into it and see if we can get the dub. So guys, we made one change to this team just because of the kind of his tiredness. We've taken off Serge Gnabry, and we're going to give Bukayo Saka the start in the Champions League quarterfinal. It's going to be a tough ride for him, but I'm sure he'll do really well. He's played so well for us the games he has played for us this season, so I'm hoping he can pull out a fantastic performance. Valverde as well, going back to his former team since he left Real Madrid. So yeah, lots of storylines here in this game, so hopefully we can come away with the result we want. You see a little glimpse there. You see Heung-min Son. If you think that's the tip of the iceberg, wait for it, lads. Wait for it. Wait for it. Look at this team. They have Trent. They have Kevin De Bruyne. Oh my God, they even have Wan-Bissaka on the bench. Kai Havertz. Pablo Fornals. What is this team? Odegaard, Son, Hazard. Oh my days. What has this Real Madrid team become? They've just gone, all right, Premier League, give us your best players. Kevin De Bruyne, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, my days. Right. We're going to have to stand up for the Premier League here and show that the Premier League still has some great teams and some great talent. Oh, Trent committed himself. Into it. Oh, Kessié with an early goal. Yo, Trent Alexander-Arnold there with a mistake. He committed himself to trying to close down Reguilon. Leon Bailey got in behind him. And then Leon Bailey with a beautiful cutback. Look at this. Kessie making his run to the box. Casemiro not really picking him up. Was a bit behind him and just cuts across the ball. So it goes past Courtois. And an early goal. That could be huge. An away goal as well. Wow. What a start. Oh, look at the space in behind for Bukayo Saka. Has he got the pace? Oh, into Ziyech. Oh, and he makes it 2-0. Yo, what is going on here? Yo, we are just annihilating teams away from home. Bukayo Saka with the fantastic pace down the right wing. Jonathan Tah nowhere near him. And then getting the ball in to Iñaki Williams, who had the presence of mind. He wasn't in the best position, so he just laid it back to Hakim Ziyech. And then there it was on his left foot as he just knocks the ball in. What a start. 15 minutes in and 2-0 up. Yo, this Real Madrid team are being put to the sword. Oh, Leon Bailey. Look at that tracking back against Alexander-Arnold. Oh, Hakim. Oh, off the bar. Yo. 3 goals in the first half. On the break this time. Leon Bailey with the pace to get in behind Trent. Your Trent has been really, really poor for Real Madrid. And what's happened to this Madrid team? They've turned to a pile of poo. As it was a great finish from Ziyech there, off the crossbar. Look at that. Courtois, no chance. 3-0 up in the first half, man. How many of you lot predicted that after the Liverpool game at the end of the last episode? Why can't we do this in the Premier League, though? We can do this away in the Champions League. We've done this twice now against Leverkusen and now against Real Madrid. But in the Premier League, just it's a very different affair. Oh, again, Trent getting caught. Oh, oh no! Oh, Bukayo Saka had a chance to score a Champions League goal. I think he was offside though. I think he was offside, but oh, he can't head to save his life. Bukayo Saka, but again, great play down the left. Trent Alexander-Arnold just been run ragged here in the first half, and the referee blows to call an end to that first half. And Jesus, Salida, that's exactly what Real Madrid need to do. They've been poor. Hakim Ziyech with 2 goals there in the first half. Kevin De Bruyne must be shaking his head like, what on earth? What kind of team am I playing against? Yo, this Watford team now is different level. On the European stage, we turn up. Oh, into Iñaki. Can he make it 4? He makes it 4 in the second half. Come on, your boy Iñaki Williams. Oh, this Real Madrid team, man, get out of here. You weren't good enough for the semi-finals. You were not good enough for the semi-finals. Look at this. Look at Jonathan Tah. He's just standing there. Iñaki Williams was able to peel off him so easily. As I think he goes top of the goal-scoring charts in the Champions League now with that goal. So he showed us what he can do in the Europa League last season. Now this time he's showing us what he can do in the Champions League, showing that he's good enough at this level. And this Real Madrid team, who've brought on Kai Havertz as well, are still getting absolutely nowhere. And there we go. There is the full-time whistle. I don't know what I'm more surprised by. The fact that we got 4 goals away at Real Madrid, or whether we got a clean sheet. We've struggled to keep a clean sheet like against even the worst teams this season that we've played against. But we managed to somehow find a clean sheet against Real Madrid. That's probably, I think, down to their poor play as much as it was to good defending to us. But you know what? I'm going to give us a bit of credit because I think we did really well. But yeah, that's a great start to this episode to get over the disappointment of the Liverpool game at the end of last episode. So let's jump into the Premier League game now, the one that we've been waiting for, the one against Chelsea. So guys, with Iñaki Williams getting that unfortunate red card right at the end of the game against Liverpool, it means he will obviously be suspended for this game. And that means it will be this man, Gabriel Martinelli, the 21-year-old, who will be leading the line for us. It's going to be a tough game for him. And it's such a shame that Minamino is injured as well, because he definitely probably would have been the person I would have liked to play up front if Iñaki Williams couldn't play. And we talked about this ever since we bought Iñaki Williams, that if he ever got injured or suspended, like, we would really struggle to replace him. And so Martinelli's going to have to do the job today if we're going to get the 3 points and have any slim chance of getting in the top 4. So I'm praying he can do the job. Guys, pray with me too. And yeah, let's see whether Martinelli can just do our team proud, get a couple of goals or get a goal, whatever it is. And let's see if our defense can keep a clean sheet as well. That would be very, very helpful. So let's jump into the game. I'm super excited about this one and stoked. Let's get it. So it's a rainy day. The surface will be slick. We've obviously got Martinelli up front. Big game for him. And Chelsea, we've had a bit of hit and miss against Chelsea, right? Like we've done well against them in certain games, and then in certain games, maybe in kind of previous seasons, we've maybe not done so well against them, and they've proved that they're a better team than us. But you know, things are different now. We're coming off the confidence of a 4-0 away win at Real Madrid. You know, that's a big coup for us. Okay, come on, Leon Bailey. In behind here, Leon. If there's ever a chance to score, this is the one. No! Ah, Leon Bailey. If there was ever a time to score, we're going to have, like, this game has been so cagey here in the first half. There's not going to be many chances at all. That was a big one. And he's fluffed his lines. Oh, great ball. In from Martinelli, into Hakim Ziyech, and he puts it away just before half-time. Yo, we've scored some big goals this season just before half-time. And Hakim Ziyech with another one there. Look at this little reverse pull from Martinelli. We talked about Hakim Ziyech having to pick up some of the slack today with Iñaki Williams out of the team. And that's exactly what he does there with a very smart finish. Just look at that. Just a little bit of dink, you know, just a little bit of dink to make sure it went over the goalkeeper. And his 14th goal in the Premier League. I set him a target of 15. And now he's very, very close to that with a 45th minute goal against Chelsea. Oh, that's a relief. That's a relief. Now, can we hold on? Can we hold on is going to be the question. So as we get into the second half, As we had in the Liverpool game in the last episode, I think our biggest challenge is going to be ourselves, and just keeping concentrated and keeping solid at the back, because they haven't really created too many chances. So we're the ones that actually created more of the chances in the first half. We could have maybe had more than one goal, but we know how lethal this Chelsea team could be. So we just have to be patient and careful with the way we play. Don't make any stupid mistakes. Oh, what a goal! Who is that? Is that Rob Holding or Ruben Diaz at the far post? It looks like Rob Holding. It is Rob Holding who's captain for the day with Iñaki Williams out. It was a great header from Kessie in the first place. We haven't scored many goals from corners at all, but it was a good header from Kessie in the first place. But Rob Holding there, look at that. He wasn't offside because I think there was a man on the line, yeah. Look at this, tight. Oh, what a header. Rob Holding, is that his first Premier League goal? It's his first Premier League goal. Oh, the rest of the team had to step up with the goals today with Iñaki Williams out of the team, and that's exactly what happened here. Rob Holding popping up with a goal. Hakim Ziyech. Oh, he puts it away. Yo, it's 3-0 to us. There was me thinking this was going to be a tight game. This game was going to be decided by 1 or 2 chances, but look at this pressing by Serge Gnabry, winning the ball back. Martinelli just playing the ball smartly there into Hakim Ziyech, who bends it around. Yo, what is this game? What this like? How could we not beat Liverpool, but we could do this away at Chelsea? I feel like we're probably better away from home than at home, actually. The way the last couple of episodes and games have been, but yeah, 3-0 up. Never could have imagined this. Oh, Brekalo here on the break. He's just come on for Leon Bailey and he settles it with another goal. What? With 4 goals away from home, twice in this episode, and not even against crappy teams, against Real Madrid and now against Chelsea. And then Chelsea went searching in this second half to try and get back into the game. Left us a lot of open grass in behind them. They're playing really, really high, trying to press us, and we've capitalised on that big time. And it is now 4-0, and that should be game over. Gabriel Martinelli, you've done your job. We've managed. What would have happened in this game if we had Iñaki Williams playing? Who knows what would have happened. Into Kessié, and oh, I literally wanted to be like he made it 5. But he's just went wide there. It's a great play by Brekalo to get in behind. Ooh, just slicing away from the ball. And that should be pretty much the end of the game. I can't believe how many of you would have guessed the first 2 games of this episode away at Chelsea and away at Real Madrid would both end 4-0. Will Hughes, again, who made a jump to a higher team. Maybe they'll finish higher than us and maybe they'll, we win the battle but they win the war. But you know what? Today we'll take the positives. A 4-0 victory there as the referee blows the full-time whistle. I think the momentum of the last game definitely helped us. Even though we didn't have Iñaki Williams, but that was a great performance. So at least we're still giving ourselves a chance here that we keep winning our games, and hopefully the teams above us do drop points to see if we can get the top 4. But yeah, that was a big game. But we do have Iñaki Williams back for the next game, which will be huge, and that is going to be at home in the second leg of the quarterfinal in the Champions League against Real Madrid. So that will be a big game. We've obviously got the 4-0 lead. So, yeah, we should hopefully be okay. We shouldn't have any problems, but let's just see. We never know what might happen, so let's jump straight into that game. So that man there taking the kickoff is back for this game. Had a little bit of a rest. Probably could have done with it, actually, if we're gonna proceed in the Champions League. He's probably not going to get too many more games to rest as we go into the semi-finals and the final. But 4-0 up from the first leg. It's going to be very tough for Real Madrid to get back into this game. Ooh. It's Leon Bailey just offside there as we make a good start to this second leg. Obviously, we know in the first leg we got in behind Trent Alexander-Arnold a lot, so I think that's going to be the same ploy again here today. Oh, they do get the first goal there in the 15th minute. I think it's that Son who got the goal, and it looks like it's gone in, or is the referee given offside? No, it looks like it is a goal, and they get one back. Oh, it was Pablo Fornals. It's early enough in the game that it gives them a bit of hope, I think, which is a bit of a problem, I think. But you know what? We just got to stay calm, don't panic, and I'm sure everything will be just fine. Oh, Hakim with his right foot. As we said, being up this part of the pitch is probably the best way to defend for us, because we're probably more likely to score than, we're more likely to score, and we are to concede. So, yeah, look at this great play from Gnabry. Look at that, just rolling the ball into Hakim Ziyech, just sweeps the ball with his right foot, and that is 1-1. And what have they got to score? Another 4 goals now? No, 5 goals. They've got to score 5 goals in just over a half. So it's going to have to be an absolute ridiculous capitulation from us. As Odegaard just walks the ball off the pitch. But, you know, them doing things like that, they don't look like they're going to do that. And there it is, the end of the first half. It is 1-1, probably. When they got that early goal, maybe a little bit of panic set in. Maybe we might capitulate. But that goal from Hakim Ziyech kind of thing, I think kind of just rounds the game out, really. And as long as we keep our composure here in the second half, keep passing the ball around well, I'm sure we'll make some more chances. And we can hopefully end this game and make it through to the semi-finals. Oh, Iñaki, go on, finish this off. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Yo, who are these Real Madrid defenders? Iñaki Williams absolutely ruins them. I think it was Kimpembe there, where Iñaki Williams just beautiful little step over away from the defender. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Defender, no chance. And just bending it around Courtois. There it is. 2-1. And I think that extends his lead at the top of the Champions League goal-scoring charts. But yeah, now it definitely is game over. So we bring on some reinforcements. Just I guess freshen up the team a little bit, but also, you know, thinking about the Premier League games that we have coming as well, and giving some of the players who deserve a chance, like Bukayo Saka there, some more game time, you know, in a advanced stage of the Champions League against some of the best players, give them some exposure. But yeah, this Real Madrid team, I've been very, very disappointed in this Real Madrid team. They have been bang average. You know, I've faced better midfield Premier League teams than this Real Madrid team. It's Iñaki Williams there. Come on, get this into Renato. Renato's through. Go on. There we go. He finishes it off. He had the strength to hold off Jonathan Tah. Jonathan Tah was already in a yellow, so he knew that if he took him out, it was going to be a red card. But Renato Sanchez there, who's come on as well for Hakim Ziyech, making that break from midfield. Great ball in, great bit of strength. Look at this, great touch. Holds the man off and then just puts it around Courtois. And that's 7 goals over 2 legs against Real Madrid. Jesus. Nearly 4 goals again in the second game. Can we make it 4 goals in all three games of this episode? I think that I'm going to give that myself the task for the remaining 20 minutes here, because this Real Madrid team are not giving me any other challenge other than that. As we get into stoppage time here at the end of the second leg of this quarterfinal, I have to say, like, this Real Madrid team really have been poor. Can we get the 4th goal, though? Oh, it wasn't a very good ball by Leon Bailey. But there it is, the full-time whistle. Referee cuts short the misery there for Real Madrid. And I'm sure their manager, Zidane, will be under a lot of pressure after getting battered like that. You know, that's almost like worse than the whole Bayern Munich-Barcelona thing. Just because it's Watford. We're Watford. What are we doing beating Real Madrid 7-1 over 2 legs? And that goal there, I think, had a big part to play from Hakim Ziyech. When it made it 1-1, I think that knocked the stuffing out of the Real Madrid team. But what a great way to end this episode. Let's go and check out the tables, and also who we're going to play in the semi-finals. So let's see how the other Champions League quarterfinals went. So guys, there you can see on screen, it will be Juventus or Piemonte Calcio who we take on in the semi-finals of the Champions League. They beat Chelsea in the quarterfinals. Obviously, Chelsea weren't in the best of forms. You know, we saw that based on how we played them. But the other semi-final is a all-English affair, Liverpool-Manchester City. So is it destined? Is it destined for yet another final between Watford and Liverpool? You guys will have to tune in to the next episode, or the next couple of episodes, to see whether we beat Juventus and make it into the final, but then also if we face Liverpool or Chelsea. But in the next episode, as you can see, we're going to be focusing on the Premier League against Stoke, Leicester and Aston Villa. Must-win games. You guys know the deal. If we're going to any chance of getting in the top 4, we have to win all of the rest of our games before we switch our attention to that first leg against Juventus or Piemonte Calcio or whatever FIFA want to call them this year. But thank you guys for watching this episode. This one was a lot more painless. It was actually a joy to play the game. So thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.